Hello. We are in the garage. I'm very caffeinated, but my grandpa made me the rest of the Okay, what we're doing today is looking at the back of beans, and we're figuring out the storage, because I have these bins, 2 of them, that are supposed to go under the wooden structure, and we have the legs all built. My grandpa built them, shout out to him. And I want to like fiddle around with those, and I have to cut the rest of that foam so it lays flat. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I am suddenly aware of the amount of time I have left here in Ontario. That sounds like I'm gonna die. That's not what I mean. But I'm heading out west in 3 weeks, driving there with my buddy. And I kind of need to get my setup together and kind of get an idea of what I'm packing, what I'm bringing, all that stuff, how it's gonna fit. I have this like weird idea of space. Like, I think I have a lot more of it than I actually do, and so I don't think I can bring my whole collection of thrift sweaters, especially because I'm bringing people with me. So we're just gonna take a look at that today and see what we can fit in there, see what we're working with, all that shiz. I've got the foam. So it kind of goes on a bit of an angle because my trunk is weird shaped. So I'm just gonna like cut this. This is like the biggest part of the chunk that I'm taking off. And then I'm just gonna make it slimmer as I go. And I don't continue to learn from my mistakes because I never take measurements and I just friggin' wing it. Anyway, this is gonna be just kind of like a ramble. I'm like I said, I'm highly caffeinated. I'm kind of nervous for this year. Like, I have a plan in motion. We're going tree planting, 2nd year, let's go. I'm kind of nervous for that because I think there was like this, I don't know, this naivety. No, I mean, I think there was just like this unknown of something, and so whatever happened while planting the first time, I was like, well, you know, I'm a rookie. I like, you know, everything was exciting, and if it was scary, it was okay because it was new. But now I know what to expect. And it's a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling. But I'm excited. I'm really excited about it. So we're gonna be doing that. I'm planning to plant like till the summer, and then like hopefully, if I'm good enough, plant a little bit longer, make that cash money. This year I really kind of want to work hard, save some cash, do some things. Like last year my plan was just to like quit my factory job and then go tree planting, and then I was gonna live out west, but like now I'm like, that changed. I went out, yeah, whatever, it was crazy. But now, like, I'm kind of thinking of getting a place out west. I'm torn. I like the East Coast as well. So I have like a general outline of like what my year's gonna look like that never goes to plan. I kind of like it that way. It keeps me on my toes. But I'm gonna try getting a winter job that pushes me outside my comfort zone. That's this year's goal. The heat's coming on. This year I've already hit one of my goals, was to try a winter sport, which I tried skiing. That was really cool. I was really hyped up on that. And I did fall really hard multiple times. And I loved it. And so that was cool. And now I want to try doing some other stuff. I feel like I shouldn't be swearing on YouTube. So we're all over the place. We're doing some traveling, we're doing some camping, we're living out of the car. I know now a little bit more of what I need to do to live in the car, make it more comfortable, going to therapy. So we're healing, we're doing good. But yeah, it's gonna be a really fun year. I don't know, I kind of want to just get any old job in the winter, just make some cash, you know. I do miss the manufacturing side of things a little bit. Like, factory work is very specific, kind of lame, but I do dig it sometimes. When you know that you're maybe not going to be there for the rest of your life, it's really fun. You meet a lot of cool people, you make some good money, and I don't know, I like challenging myself to work jobs that, you know, might not be in my comfort zone, or like I might not think I'm capable of doing. That's why I like tree planting, because like tree planting is so interesting because it's only a couple months, like especially when you're first starting out, and so you kind of just get in this like zone as it ends, and then like you have all this time off, or you go work a different job, and now it's like there's still stuff to learn. So it's gonna be a cool year. I'm like ready to go into it a little bit more. I want to try finding some more markets. Oh, mural. We're gonna try to find a mural gig this year and do one of those. So maybe around Vancouver area. I don't really care where it is. I think that's just like another one of my goals is to paint a mural, sell some more art, go to some markets, all that stuff. Okay, so I got that cut. I'm gonna go see if that works. Yeah. See, it's a beautiful day. Okay, this is the memory foam pad. Amazing, gonna sleep so well. I think that's one of the issues I had while traveling last time, is like I didn't get sleep, and I feel like I went into like a slight psychosis. Okay, but this is her all raised up. Look at that storage. Like, look, I can fit so much stuff in there. Now, I'm sleeping pretty high up. Not gonna lie. When I get all my bedding in there, it's just gonna be... It does not leave very much room for anything. Like, you know, reading or stuff like that. Don't get your mind in the gutter. Oh, I think I cut the wrong side. I'm gonna say that's good. Like, it's obviously a little bit weird here, but I think once I get that memory foam down, it'll be good. This comes out, and then look at this, man. I got all this I got a basement in my car. I'm a little bit worried about this sitting on here. I don't know why. It's just plastic. I got a vacuum, but look at that. And that just means that there's gonna be nothing on top of here. But then I have all this space in here. And my carrier. I'm curious to see what my gas mileage is gonna be like. 'Cause, you know, we're using wood. Okay, now we're gonna put the memory foam one on. And then we're gonna maybe sort out a little bit more underneath here. Yeah. Look at how cozy that is gonna be. Now it's a little big on the sides, and I've debated on cutting it, but with my impatient cutting skills, I don't know. It's kind of like it wraps me up, like I'm like in a little crib. But look at that. So you see what I mean? I have like kind of little room on top, but I feel like it's all worth it. And like once I get my blankets in here, yeah, like it's gonna be tight. I also like can't get into it because I'm so short, so I'm gonna need to buy like a stool or something. Story of my life. But I mean, yeah. Plus I just put like a nice fleecy sheet on this, and This is all sleeping room. Pillows up the sides. I feel like this is also going to be really good for warmth as well. Like less space. And like underneath will be full of like clothing and stuff. So like maybe that will act like an insulator. These are all things. What else? This is all sleeping room, dude. I'm gonna plant so many more trees now because I'm gonna be well rested, or I just won't get out of bed because it's so comfy. One thing I'm kind of worried about is getting mice in my car. I already had one and it was chewing out the interior of my seats, which has wires, and I was really unimpressed with that because I know how much damage they can cause, especially in a vehicle like this. Like newer vehicles that like just run basically are just like all electronic. So, and like that's a pretty common thing. Like I'm pretty sure I picked up the mouse in BC when I was like camping on like Crown land, and it came all the way to Ontario with me, which it probably fucked it up. So, and like that's a common thing you hear with tree planters, getting mice in their car sometimes. So I just gotta make sure I find, like I'm preventing that and checking that, and using peppermint oil is what helped get rid of the other one. Plus like weather, it got really cold and I cleaned up my car so there was no crumbs. Okay. See, I just want to do like a trial camping trip in this. And I'm kind of disappointed I didn't try any winter camping like I was going to. But some of, like a lot of the provincial parks that offer like winter camping, it wasn't accessible by car. Like you had to like bring in a tent, and they were far away from like southern Ontario. And that's gonna be like a new adventure thing. I want to try out some more like stealth camping. We're gonna do a lot more camping like when tree planting ends, so that will be cool out in BC. We're gonna do a lot more fun things because I'm planning on living in the car and using it, and you know, my plan's not gonna get interrupted this time. So storage. So I have like 2 of these larger bins, and then they go to like kind of the back of the seats, and then I still have this like space up front here, which I'll probably put like things I need to access more, because I'm thinking like maybe food stuff in one, art/hygiene stuff in here, and then like my clothes in the front 2 seats there. These are how big the bins are. So like fair amount. It's really, doing this kind of stuff really makes me think about the amount of things I own. And when you think something's, you know, a large amount of space like this, like when you kind of trick yourself into seeing things differently, you realize how much you can get away with. These are not like attached, they just kind of sit, which I think will be fine, because then also I can fold this over and store it if I need to put any of my seats up or pick something up and make room. Like I wanted to have that option just in case. And then like my planting bags and boots will probably go like maybe under here. Like that's a stellar amount of space. Yeah, and then like down here I did have like a cute little wooden crate because I wanted to be like aesthetic, but I'm slowly learning that it's not about the aesthetics, it's about the purpose of things, and then you can adjust that and make it aesthetic. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have anything that takes up like maybe even just have folded clothes. I have these like felt baskets that I'll put here, because also I want to keep these vents open. The less stuff the better, because then if you do get a mouse, you're not like giving it a bunch of hiding spaces. And then I figured I could use this foam for like whatever. Anyway, that's really all for this video. This week has been, I've just been focusing a lot on art. Did a little like day trip, went to a nature conservation area, and it was really nice. I'm trying to like do more things like in Ontario and like in my spare time, explore the places that I'm truly in and like enjoy them and get to know them, because like I grew up in this area, but like I didn't drive for the longest time, and then like you kind of forget just because you're familiar with the area that, you know, you can go and like explore and like enjoy. And I've actually found some really amazing places, so that's been cool. But I'm also trying to save money and like not go out and then spend money on food and coffee and gas, because like that's expensive. So yeah, that's all this week. Next week it will be a little bit more legit, because like I'm leaving and then I gotta like hang out with like my homies and my family before I go. Yeah, it'll just be more like prepping and hyper caffeinated chit chats, last minute doodads. Maybe something will go wrong, maybe it won't. That's the exciting part, I guess. Hopefully nothing goes wrong though. And yeah, so on that note, I am going to carry on my day. And yeah, if you tuned in, thank you for watching. I really want to keep making videos, and I'm gonna keep making videos, and I hope you keep watching them. And yeah, enjoy the day. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I will see you next week. Bye. God, this is so annoying.